friends, in this video we are going to see the application of superposition theorem in order to find out a current flowing through a particular resistance. So let's take a problem. So here I have taken a problem having two voltage sources of values 24 volt and 10 volt and a current source of value 2 ampere. Resistances are 10 ohm, this is also 10 ohm, and one more 10 ohm resistance is present. Objective is to get current flowing through 10 ohm resistance, which is this, which I denoted as RL, using superposition theorem. Now let's solve. So in the first case, I will consider only one source acting alone. So 24 volt is acting alone. If I consider 24 volt acting alone, 2 ampere is a current source, I need to open circuit it. So 2 ampere is open circuited, and 10 volt, a voltage source, I need to short circuit it. Considering this in mind, I will get circuit like this. I am considering 24 at, then the current source is open, so I will have only one resistor, that is 10 ohm, and 10 volt is short circuited, so I will get circuit like this. Now for this circuit, because of 24 volt, what is the current flowing through RL, that we need to find out. We can use any of the technique that we have learned till now in order to get an answer. So what I will do, I will consider a reduction of a circuit. So this 10 ohm are in parallel. So 10 parallel 10, I will get 10 multiplied by 10 divided by 10 plus 10. So 5 ohm will be the resultant of these two resistances, which will come in series with this 10 ohm. See what I am doing, I am finding this current, and by using the current divider rule, I will get this current. So in order to get this current, total resistance will be 5 plus 10, which is 15 ohm. So this 15 ohm resistance will be there in circuit along with a 24 volt battery. So current given by this battery, which I denoted as I, will be I equals 24 divided by 15. If I solve, I will get answer 1.6 ampere. Now this 1.6 ampere will get splitted into these two resistances. So by current divider rule, I will get current flowing through the RL because of 24 volt alone, I will denote as IRL dash, will be equal to 10 divided by 10 plus 10 multiplied by 1.6. So if I solve, I will get IRL dash as 0.8 ampere. I'm getting a positive answer. So for this RL, the current is like this. Okay. So the direction I will denote like this, from left to right. So this is the first answer I will get, and the current I am getting over here is because of 24 volt acting alone. Let's go to the second step. So in second step, I will consider 10 volt acting alone. If 10 volt is acting alone, another voltage source, that is 24 volt, is short circuited, and a current source, which is a 2 ampere, is open circuited. So if I do this modification to the circuit, I will get circuit like this. Where only one source is present, that is 10 volt, and remaining resistances, that is 10 ohm, which is our RL, and remaining resistances are 10, and this is also 10 ohm. So whatever technique we have used earlier, same we can use over here. So this 10 ohm are in parallel. So 10 parallel 10, I will get answer 10 multiplied by 10 divided by 10 plus 10, which is equal to 5 ohm. This 5 ohm will come in series with this RL. So R equivalent for this circuit will be 5 plus 10, 15 ohm. Now this 15 ohm will come in series with the voltage source that is present. So ultimately circuit will be like this, where one source of 10 volt is present and R equivalent is 15 ohm. Our job is to find out this current given by battery. So I will get these two currents. But see properly over here, what I want, current flowing through the RL. So current flowing through the RL is nothing but this I only. So even if I get only answer of I, that is sufficient for me. No need to apply current divider rule, because target is this resistance and I am getting a current flowing through that resistor very easily. So I can directly say current given by this battery, nothing but IRL double dash. So IRL double dash will be equal to 10 divided by 15. If I solve, I will get answer 0.6667 ampere. Now see the direction of current that I have considered, right to left. So this is a second answer I am getting, which is nothing but current flowing through the RL because of 10 volt acting alone. Let's go to the third step where current source is present now. So in third step, I will consider 2 ampere acting alone. 2 ampere acting alone, remaining two are voltage sources of the value 10 volt and 24 volt. So both the voltage sources are short circuited. So I will get circuit like this. So 24 volt is shorted, at the same time 10 volt is also short circuited. So I will get this circuit where only current source is present of 2 ampere and remaining resistances are 10 ohm, this is also 10 ohm, and RL is also 10 ohm. Now our job is to get this current. So if I draw the circuit properly, once again by tracing the points, let's take this point is A, so the entire point is A and this point is B. So all the elements are present between points A and B. So if I redraw the circuit, I will start with the 2 ampere, then a resistance which is parallel to 2 ampere, This 10 ohm is also present between points A and B. And finally, RL is also present between points A and B. So I will get circuit once again same as the previous one. Our job is to get a current flowing through this RL. So I will consider a parallel connection of these two. So 10 comes in parallel with 10. The answer will be 10 multiplied by 10 divided by 10 plus 10, which is 5 ohm. Now, if I redraw the circuit, considering this in mind, I will get a current source, equivalent resistance of 10 and 10, which is 5, and RL I will keep as it is. So 2 ampere, this is 5 ohm, and RL is 10 ohm. Our job is to get this current. So by current divider rule, I can say IRL triple dash equals 5 divided by 5 plus 10 multiplied by total current supplied, which is 2. So if I solve this, I will get IRL triple dash equal to 10 divided by 15. So finally it is 0.6667 ampere. Now we need to fix its direction. So if I see properly over here, this is point A and this is point B. If I trace this, so I am getting a current like this downward, that means from A to B. So A to B will be like this. So ultimately the direction of current I will get like this. This will be the third answer. So as per the theorem, the total current flowing through the resistance will be algebraic sum of all the three currents that we got independently. That means because of all the independent sources. Now here I am getting three currents. One current is 0.8 ampere in this direction. IRL double dash is a current 0.6667 ampere in this direction, and third is IRL triple dash, which will be the direction that is given. So if I see properly, these two currents are same but having opposite direction, so those currents will cancel each other. So ultimately the addition of these two currents will be 0, and 0 will get added with 0.8 ampere. So final answer is 0.8 ampere, and the direction is same as IRL dash. So this is a final answer that we are getting after applying the superposition theorem. In subsequent videos, we will solve more numericals based on this theorem. Thank you.